Hello, Chaz here, and I've got a little bit of an interesting news here. It turns out I have an uncle Randy, who I didn't know existed until like just now. Unfortunately, I only found this out after he died, but my aunt Doris, who I also didn't realize I had an aunt called Doris, she's passed on something that he owned, so I'm going to take a little look at this real quick. There's a letter that came from it here. Dear Chaz, we are all still in shock here from Uncle Randy's sudden passing. While we wait on word from the examiner about the cause, we are coping as best we can. I've been occupying myself sorting through his things, especially his computers. Of course, I took one look in the garage and it all looks like a bunch of junk to me. I'll send some pictures when I get a chance. For now, this is a machine that was set up on his workbench when he died. Maybe you'll be able to figure out what he was doing with it. He would have liked to know someone was going to finish his work. Love, Aunt Doris. Yeah, I don't recognize those names at all. Extended family, maybe? But let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so far so good. 1972. Oh, shit. Wow, this thing's old. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the charade there. I've been messing about with this a little bit. This is called TIS-100. This is actually a game. Don't be deceived by what this looks like. It is actually a game. And it's a game by Zachtronics, creator of Infiniminer and Infinifactory and Spacecam. And this goes in the same way where you like solve puzzles and you sort of compare your results with other people, as you can see down here. Cycle count statistics, node count statistics. This one is quite interesting in that it uses a very simplified form of assembly language. And when I saw that it was like a hacking game, like a programming game, the very first thing I thought was, "Fuck yes, something to tide me over while I wait for Quadrilateral Cowboy to come out." By the way, when's Quadrilateral Cowboy coming out? I want that. I want to play it like yesterday. I've been wanting to play it ever since I saw it, like a couple years ago. Anyway, this is a very interesting game, in that it comes with a reference manual that's like printed like an old school 80s computer reference manual. So you can actually view it there. It's a PDF. They recommend that you print it out. I probably should, but I don't have a printer on hand. Oops, sorry. Move my mouse. But I'm just going to show you real quick how this works. So this is a self-test diagnostic. My friend Northern Trites has been playing this as well. So I'm just going to run it through this real quick. I'm going to run a new program. So, self-test diagnostic. The way it works is your objectives are shown up here. Read a value from in A. That's this here. Write the value to out A. That's down here. So what I want to do is there's a command called move. So move up, left. This is very, very basic programming, basic assembly. So move right, down. Move up, down. Move up, right. Move left, right. Move left, down. So what this does is I move from the input down into this cell, then this moves this moves from the cell to the right, moves it into this cell and moves it down, this takes it from up there, moves it down, and so it just continues going. So we'll run it through step by step so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, the value 14 goes there, then down there, down there, along this way, and down. So I can just run that, and it just flicks through it very quickly. And there you go. That's basically the very starting tutorial deal. So I'm going to return to the segment list. I'm going to go ahead and, can I delete? Yeah, I can erase this program. By the way, if you ever want to name a program, you can like double tap the whatever you want to call that, hash get, whatever you're used to, and then name of program, and return to this. Yeah, there you go. Name of program, not yet solved. Of course, I'm going to erase this. Naming a program does not count as moving in an, making an instruction, so you don't have to worry about, like, what have you. I'm sorry, I'm like getting a little bit confused. So another brief thing here. Let's go to Signal Amplifier, and I'll create another new program here. This is just to give you an idea of how the more advanced programs work. Also, there are these things here, communication failures. You can debug these. You can just click on debug, and you get a little bit of noise, and then it turns out like Randy has been writing some stuff in here. In fact, let me just go back to the self-test diagnostic, run my own program here. Let's debug this one. Can't find a pen right now, so I'm just going to take notes here. Looks like short-term storage. Got this one at the swap meet today. Fellow wanted $450 for it, but I talked him down to $200. Oh, that's maybe why I didn't realize my Uncle Randy existed, is because he lives in America. I don't have any uncles in America, not that I know. Good deal. No idea who makes this thing. Never heard of the TIS series, and architecture doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Ask the guys down, but no joy. Randy has a mystery on his hands. Yes, he does. A mystery that he wasn't able to solve before he died. So, back to the Signal Amplifier real quick. So we've got to take the output from in.a. We've got to double it and write the value to out.a. So that's easy enough to do. So it's move up to ACC. I think that's like access, maybe? Oh, let's read the debug here as well. Continues to baffle. Chatted with Bernie at IBM, and he says it sounds like something they'd come up with in the USSR, but then why is the manual in English? Okay, so we're moving this, we're moving it from the up cell here into the access, or whatever this is. Actually, I'm gonna read through the documentation real quick. Give me just a second. ACC is the primary storage register for a basic execution node. Okay. ACC is used as the implicit source or destination operand of many instructions, including arithmetic and conditional instructions. Alright, so there's a little bit of like arithmetic logic stuff going on in here. Oh yeah, there's also back, which is a temporary storage. Cannot be read or written directly. That's interesting. Might have to use that at some point. Anyway, move up into ACC, and then add ACC. So basically what I'm doing is adding the ACC value to itself, and then I want to do move ACC down, move up, I'll just do right, move left, down, move up, down. So let's run this real quick and see if that works. So we move up from ACC, and that makes it 11. Adding it to itself, we'll do that, and then I move it downwards, and the cycle repeats, and it moves it into the output. So I can just run that really quick, and you can see all the values are correct. I like it shows you the values that you're supposed to be getting on the left here. And there we go. Me and Northern Threats were able to get the same value here. Let's return to the segment list real quick. Now for this next one, actually I'll just go ahead and erase this program, because I've already got a working one that does the same score. Segment list. Now I'm not gonna go too into the differential converter, although I am gonna go ahead and add a comment here just to give it a title. Diff there. But this is where I was actually able to beat Northern Trite's score, which was quite amusing to me, because normally I'm shite at these games, but I did a little bit of lazy programming here. So the goal here is to read the values from input A and input B, write input A minus input B to output P, and also write input B minus input A to output N. Now you would think you would need to do A minus B one way and B minus A the other way. But actually all I did was I moved the B value over here, subtracted it from value A, moved that down, and then kept a copy of it, moved it over here, negated it. That's this command here, neg. It negates it, so it basically inverts it really. Move it down and then move it into its output. So step by step, everything has their move instructions set. So there we go. Going to subtract from the right, and that's 16. Move that down into here, and I move it to the right, and also move it downwards. Let's see here, just to make sure I've got this right. Yeah, so at this point it's moving from ACC down, and meanwhile over in this cell over here it's negating it, so now it's negative 16. So it's still working on all the different operations up there. But there, it's 16 and negative 16, and then it just runs through it. Takes a little while, but it works. And I didn't get the best score, but well, I got the best score as far as cycle count goes. A lot of people were able to get 201 for cycles. I definitely didn't get the best instruction count. Apparently there's an even more efficient way of doing this. But I managed to beat Northern Trite's score by like 4 points. And the node count I managed to beat by 1. Right, but let's actually get to the next one. Holy shit, how long have I been recording so far? 12 minutes. Wow. If you're still here, thank you, first of all, for watching me play yet another game that looks like it came from the 80s, when in fact it came from the 70s. So there. So let's create a new program. Ooh joy. Oh, this one works in binary? What? Oh, what was... Oh yeah, signal comparator. Okay. So I've got to read a value from in. Write 1 to out G if it is greater than 0. Output E if in is equal to 0. And output L if in is less than 0. And if it's not true, write 0 instead. Okay, that's interesting. Let's check the debug here first. Actually, I forgot to check the did I? Let me check it real quick, just in case I didn't. Here's the debug here. Interesting. Looks like I've something there. Some kind of static memory in this thing. Encoded something or other. Alright. So, I'm enjoying, like, following the story here. I'm sorry I'm, like, going off in tangents and stuff. So, signal comparator. I'm fairly sure I can do this, but let's check the debug here. Found a block of static memory, but it's in a proprietary format I never saw before. Can't make heads or tails of it. Oh brother, there's just too many different kinds of machines coming out now. Now I like tinkering with them as much as the next guy. But whenever Tom, Dick and Mary implements their own memory address scheme, I think the bottom's going to drop out the microcomputer market. Soon. Mark my words. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go read through the commands here real quick. I am looking for... Let's see here. Okay, so JEZ. It's like conditional commands that I've got to do here. Okay. Right. I've got to think about this. I really shouldn't be doing this at like 2 in the morning. My brain is not at the best capacity it is, but it could be. But, right. So I need to see. Okay, so I need JEZ. JEZ will like transfer the execution, or like the instruction after the label will be executed next if the value of ACC is 0. So it's like equal, and then JGZ is greater than, and JLZ is less than. Ooh boy, alright. There's a sample program in here that would be absolutely useful for this. Okay. So what I want to do. Oh my god. What am I doing here? You guys are getting to see all this. Right. Okay, so I've got to read the value from here. And I guess what I could do is... Oh man, this is going to take so many lines though. I guess if I move up... Oh wait, sorry, wrong move. Move up, down. Move up... again, I keep fully spelling it. Move up, down. Move up, right. I don't want to use these cells up here because then they're gonna have to go like all the way back. So let's see here. So I need to do like a, what is it? Okay, so I've got to work with labels as well. This is interesting. Okay. Alright, start. So, yeah. Okay, so G is greater than, E is equal, and L is less than. Right. So I know what I'm doing here. So what I want to do is... don't worry, I'll get this. Maybe I should time-lapse this. It's gonna take fucking forever. Okay. Move up. Oh wait, sorry. Move left to ACC. And so JGZ is God. Okay, so JGZ is greater. I'll just call it. Oh wait, what? I want to set this as like. Oh wait. I see what I've done here. So JGZ greater. Oh, undefined. Oh right, I need to define the label. Okay. Okay. And then I want JLZ to be shift and JE. Wait, no, sorry. So JEZ to shift and JLZ to shift. So now I want to define greater. Right, greater is okay. God, riveting gameplay. I'm sorry. Yeah, so greater is move. I mean, I could name this else. Like you can label it anything you want. So I'm gonna do else. Make this like a makeshift if else thing. So move ACC down, and else move ACC right. So I want to copy this and move it over here. And so I just want to like remove JGZ because I don't need it here, because it's not going to be greater if it's already moved here. So JZ is now going to be equal, and I'm going to set that as equal over here, and else move ACC right, and then I don't need to do any conditional things over here, so it would be move left ACC and move. Oh, I know. I could skip a step here and just say move left down. Right. Let's see if that works. Oh no. Oh right. And I need to. I need to like write 1. I don't have to write the value. I need to write 1. So move 1 down. I think that's how that works. I forgot. I think you can move numbers. Let me read through the thing here real quick. Yeah. You can just like write values. Okay. My god, I'm sorry. Alright. And then oh, I probably want to set like a conditional here so that if this gets something, it moves down. Oh right, and I need to like write. Ah shit. I have not been paying attention to the goal like at all here. But that should give you a rough idea of how wonderful this game is as far as getting you to learn your programming. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to return to segment list. I'm not going to erase this program yet. I'm going to figure this out. But for now, I think I need to take a little break. So here we go.